What's up, guys? Today we'll be talking about how to deliver a product demo in person in a VC pitch. The short version is record it, talk to it, keep it short, make it emotive and relatable. And if you want to know more, you know what to do. Stick with me right now.
Ask Alex. Ask Alex. Because you don't know what you don't know. And if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah.
VCs want to see your product demo. The earlier stage you are, and the less metrics you have, the more important this is. If you are growth stage, no one really cares. You have numbers. Early stage, your product demo shows you have actually shipped something. This is important. It's the ultimate show, don't tell. Which is like, check it out versus trust me, we can code good. Okay. So if you do a demo in person, what needs to be in your deck? You need to have your product slide in your deck, but you want to keep things on your product slide simple. What I do is a slide which shows the 4 things it does, step by step, okay? The key ones anyway. You just want to explain it at a high level so the investor gets the core and wants me to learn more. You can demo it in the meeting, once you get one, right? You're going to share your deck before a meeting, most of the time. So a simple overview of your product is a very good idea. You can see how I do it with my clients at Perfect Pitch Deck on the blog, which I'll give a link, and you can see examples of my slides. And there's one which shows like the product stuff. So I'm going to run you through how to give a demo and what not to do. Like all my advice, it always depends. It depends on how much you've raised, if your product sucks or is well developed, your growth stage. If you aren't an idiot, you can fill in the blanks to extrapolate how these tips will apply to you though. Most applies for all startups. Now, let's start with a story like all good pitches. Imagine you started a burger joint and you're raising money to expand. You could talk about how people like to eat, that burgers are great, and then efficiency is a driver of margins that others have missed out. Do you know what? I've fallen asleep already. And the whole special sauce fell on deaf ears. Sometimes seeing is believing. If you haven't seen the movie The Founder, this is what I'm talking about. A parochial company founded by 2 brothers with the surname McDonald's had radically innovated in their business model and value proposition. It took someone called Ray Kroc to go to the burger joint, see how they were doing was radical and the scale of their opportunity. Though, let's be real, the founders weren't pitching. I'm squeezing an example to fit a dramatic method, but I think it's good enough that I don't care. So here's a story with Ray when he first discovers it. Ray goes, "Give me a hamburger, french fries, and a Coca-Cola." The server says, "That'll be 35 cents, please." "All right, 50 cents is your change." And then 3 seconds later, here you are. And Ray's like, "What's this?" Server says, "Your food." No, I just ordered. And now it's here. A little bit confused. "Are you sure? All right. Where are the, silverware and plates and everything?" You just eat it straight out of the wrapper and then you throw it away." Okay. Mind freaking just blown, right? When you see something amazing, despite the founders being crap at pitching, you know that there is an opportunity. Sometimes you just need to see it. So what to do? Focus. Only show the absolute core and key things you do. No one wants to know everything. Your attention is inversely proportional to time here. The more you share, the less people care. The more features you show, the less important they seem. Tell a story from the perspective of a typical user. You could show your product and rattle off mechanically how that works, and that's fine, but you can do more. Remember, you are in a sales meeting and you're selling your company, not your product. Everyone loves a good story. What if you explained your product in terms of how your users experience and benefit from your product? Investors can attempt to empathize with your customers and feel a deeper insight into your product with nuances of how you built it. Better yet, why not role play? Pick a real customer called Mary and explain the problem she has automating her inventory. Then show how Mary uses your product to spend more time on her business. It creates context. If you focus on technology, you get a bland feeling. If you explain your product in the context of real pain, your technology means something. Provide context to show how it fits in the world. You're showing features and providing the context of how users use it. Why don't you add more insight and chuck in the competitors don't do this and why? A demo is a great opportunity to position yourself against the competition. If there is some industry trend or new technology, you can show how your product is capitalizing on it. Record your demo, don't do one live. Stuff goes wrong all the time. Wi-Fi doesn't work or projector doesn't work, whatever. Add something that will mess up on the VC side and it will. And then my favorite, this happens more than you can believe. Your server stops working just as you're doing a demo. I crap you not, I've had so many founders tell me this. Some dev ships an update without telling you and well, you know, Murphy's Law. Yeah, sorry, the site isn't working right now. Fail, okay? Do this instead. Record a demo of your product. You get the opportunity to think about how to convey the key functionality succinctly, and then play the demo with investors. You either pull out a laptop and pull everyone close around like a little campfire, or stick it on a projector, if they have one. But I don't mean like a full record, as you don't use audio. I've explained the audio bit in the what not to do section. Since you're recording, you can also edit the video so you can pull out all the boring bits like logging in, setting up a user account, unless that matters. You can just streamline it to all the good bits. Now, practice. Since you're going to record your demo, you need to practice until you spill out the story verbatim without thinking. Once you know exactly what to say, you can easily adapt your story to the investor, emphasizing certain key things. You can pause that recording too. When you really know your story, you can focus more on having high energy and passionately telling it. The best way to know if your demo sucks is to test it on people. Start with friends and then find a stranger. If you're a knob blowing money in We Pretend to Work, then you're in a target-rich environment. Make sure you're listening critical feedback though. Nice words don't help you. This is why I'm so direct and frank when I do consulting with founders. Do you want to feel good for a few seconds with fake feedback? Or do you want an ass-kicking now so that you have a better shot with investors? Yeah, the latter. Get funded. Now, leave them wanting more. A good demo is just that. It's a demo. It's not a deep dive. Continue your millennial Insta life. Only give a glamorous glimpse into your life. Leave them wanting to know more. You're likely in your first meeting and have a time limit. So make the demo on a few minutes long, including storytelling. Get back to the rest of your story, or get back to the rest of your pitch as soon as they get the basics of what it is that you're doing. You can give them access to your platform or do a longer separate session if they're interested to have more meetings with you. And the goal of each meeting is just to get another meeting. So what not to do? No audio. Do not play a freaking video with audio. Don't sit back and think, VCs love it, movie time, when you're like in high school. The VC is going to think or say, why am I watching a video? I could have watched that on double speed whilst reading emails by myself. You talk to the demo. You explain what is going on so you keep the whole experience personal and attention on you. You can pause it if there are any questions. If you need to, you can adjust how you talk to the video. Do you get it? That's really important. Don't add a demo, interstitial slide. Have a slide in your pitch deck which explains your product, but just a bit. VCs don't care right now. They just want to get what you're doing and see a bit of it. Don't do what a lot of founders do, which is have an interstitial slide which is nothing on it other than the word demo. Yeah, screw that. Such a waste of attention in a slide. Now, don't show me everything. Seriously. VCs don't want to buy your product, they want to buy into your idea. They want the intro. They want the basics. Founders go, wah, wah, and walk through a freaking list of each and every feature, which is a total feature snore. VCs want to figure out very different things than you think they do. You think product, they think commercials. What is the value to clients? Or why the heck would somebody keep using this? And are you bang on about things like how you can also work with CSV uploads? Like, no one gives a crap. Get someone else to demo. VCs expect the CEO to be the greatest showman in the world. You're going to be doing all the early sales, and so you should know your product. If you say, I'll get Jim to do the demo, I'm not very good, That's going to set off alarm bells for you, right? How the heck do you not know your product? This is a huge red flag. Don't start with a demo. You are demoing your solution to a problem, not cool tech. If the investors don't understand the problem, they aren't going to get your solution and why it matters. If an investor asks to have a technical meeting and for you to have your lead engineer there, you know that you're there to talk tech. Just don't get brain raped. Just want Silicon Valley on that. It's kind of funny. A commonality I find a lot writing pitch decks is that founders fail to grasp that investors are commercial. They think about making money, and that means big market. It means timing, monetization, churn, blah, blah. It's not about Google app, PHP 7, sharding, Angular, nor feature that makes you a great business. Okay, guys, now to conclude this session up now, do all the basics here. How it goes down is going to depend on you. Try keep the attention on you as much as possible. They can see the demo, but you're still building rapport with the investor. Demo the commercial implications, not the cool tech. Now guys, if you like this, like it, share it. If you don't, a fairy dies. Up to you, but I wouldn't risk it. Thanks guys, bye.